All right, we should be back up. Hopefully. Sorry about the issues. I think my internet just completely crapped out. It was crazy because I had like 800 download speed and it went to like 0.9 upload speed. So that's what cut it off. I was on the phone with my internet service provider for a while. Should have it back up. So this is going to be a two-part coffee and VR series this weekend.
So welcome to part 2. If you haven't watched part 1 already, please go back and do that because it will be confusing.
You're right.
Yeah, because we actually left that one talking about Unbinary.
Right. And I don't know how much you guys heard, so we're going to start that over. Probably.
I don't think anybody heard any of it. We were talking to nobody, probably. Right. So Unbinary, we actually got to see at PAX East the last we were there.
Right. That was last year.
Yeah. Was that last? Yeah.
Yeah. So this is my footage of some Unbinary right here.
Which it is absolutely the coolest thing. The hand-drawn artwork inside of this. And it's beautiful. I didn't realize, actually, I think the first time we put it on that it was hand-drawn because it looked so good. But holy crap, like for 3D renderings of drawings and stuff or what, did they actually make some of this in Quill?
This is all made in Quill. So everything in this game, the whole game was artistically hand-drawn in Quill, which is actually one of the standout points, I think, to this game, to me, you know what I mean, is that it's all hand-drawn, which is really cool. And it is a puzzle game. You know, this is a puzzle game that it's called Unbinary, and part of it is that, you know, you're a robot that it can kind of switch identities. So basically you have masks that you can put on onto your face to switch identities to kind of get some tasks going on in the game, which is pretty cool. So.
And a lot of puzzle solving stuff, hidden stuff in there. I mean, I remember for the however many minutes we got to play it, you know, at PAX, it was really cool to see like the puzzles and the stuff they were doing with it. So yeah, it's super cool game. Glad to see it finally come to fruition too. Just, you know, for them, I'm glad it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, because that was it was delayed a lot because of the COVID stuff, so it got pushed back a lot longer than what they expected. But it is out now on Steam. They do have plans to bring it to Quest. They're still in works with that. I saw one of the websites like Road to VR said it was coming to Quest and PSVR. The Quest version is still in the works. I don't think that has actually been confirmed yet. Talking to the developer, but that is going to be in the works for sure. And I mean, this is something obviously art style and stuff wise that would work very well in the Quest. Obviously, I mean,
absolutely,
the quill drawn, hand drawn stuff. It is really cool, but
it's awesome, man. I really appreciate and like being in these worlds that look like this because it's not just your typical, you know, game pre-made, you know, maps and stuff. These are, you feel the appreciation and the love that went into this game, and I think that's what we really felt at PAX,
especially with the hand drawn art style. I just think that's really cool. But one thing that I don't think there's any free locomotion. I only saw teleport in there for now, and this was the build that I'm playing right here was part of like a press release build, so this wasn't the full game. The full game is out now, which we actually got a code for this for the people that came back are going to get to try this out. Yeah, so I'm going to throw that up there. Exactly. That is Steam code. So, but there is climbing and stuff in there where you can see right there. I was trying to grab it, but I haven't unlocked that in the game yet. And there's definitely some humor too. You have basically somebody in your ear kind of talking to you and saying, you know, different things. And there's definitely some humor in the game as well, which I can appreciate. So Alex VR is back too. He said he was going to go play some VR games.
Nice, man. Cheers. Yeah. I know we were. I was like, well, we could just play something if we're not going to go back. But
my internet wasn't working. I had no upload, so I wouldn't be able to play anything.
So we couldn't have anyways, right? I know. Oh, it's bad.
So at least it's back up.
Teacher, GST, she said that we were in the middle of talking about the PAX controllers, if she remembers right.
Oh, that was early then when it cut off.
Yeah, I think we got through that. I don't know if there's a lot to talk about with that because, again, you know, it's a good thing we're getting them, but, you know, I don't know. Is it necessary at this point? You think so more than me. I guess, I mean, I can appreciate anything with, you know, analog input. So
I think we got through the PAX stuff, though. That was before it cut off. But, yeah, I'm excited for the sword controllers. That's kind of, I don't have a whole lot of hope in a lot of the other stuff. But yeah, so, but Unbinary, like we said, we were actually with them at PAX, and, you know, there's a little bit of footage here. I'm actually going to show some of the footage from us at PAX talking to them because I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm going to cut this off and show some of this footage, but we had a blast at PAX, and I seriously cannot wait to go back to some of these events if the world opens up. You know, I'm really hoping to go to Oculus Connect or Facebook Connect, whatever they want to call it this year. Right. But and it was such a blast being here.
We have to kind of, you know, because we still have full-time jobs, right? You know, we just do this for you guys basically and for fun. So we really have to weigh which ones we can and can't go to. Right. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I guess I could run a poll too, but you know, which is more important? We kind of have ideas, we think, of what we want, but man, PAX was so much fun. It really was.
And this was an unbearded Sean at PAX. At least it was just a little stubble. You know, you just see a little bit of stubble. This full beard thing wasn't a thing back in early 2020 yet. So it's kind of crazy.
Right? True.
Kinda
Yeah,
crazy
look,
to
I don't
see,
even
but-
remember that, Sean. That's horrible.
Yeah. And so this is a Brazilian company too that does the Unbinary. I just wanted to throw that in there, but because I remember he kind of had an accent.
Yeah.
If you go back and watch some of the old PAX footage with the interviews and stuff, it's definitely cool to see. I don't know, we had a ton of fun, but yeah, this was at PAX. We actually played this on the Quest 1. This is before the Quest 2 came out, and we were playing this on Quest 1. So I mean, I know it's possible to run on Quest for sure, since we were playing it on Quest 1. So I definitely think it's gonna come to Quest. I just don't know, you know, when for sure that is gonna happen. But
well, Raza said, your face is naked. Yeah, man, you had to be cold
naked.
there. I mean,
yeah, I'm gonna be cold once I shave this thing off. It's gonna be insane.
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. Beardless. I know. I can't even picture him like that now. Isn't that sad? And that's all I've ever known too. But
I'll probably look 20 years younger when I take it off.
Right? I know, exactly.
For real. So hopefully somebody got the Unbinary Steam code. Yes. I'm not sure. Did somebody say they got it? I'm going to pop this down. I'm sure
somebody did. The video is an imposter with no beard. Get to the choppers like that, right? I know.
Oh, man. He said he's going to unsubscribe if I take it off.
People will think that of me if I grow a beard too. They won't even recognize me.
It's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. 10K subs. It's gonna happen. Somebody keeps calling me. I think it's the internet provider that I was talking to.
It probably is too.
Like my phone keeps ringing. I was talking to them and they got it all fixed. I don't know. They said it was some issue. Yeah, it said it was some issue on their end. As soon as I got it fixed, I basically bailed on them. We came back. We're like, all right, let's try to get the stream back up real quick. Finish where we were at. And so that's where we're at right now. But yeah, check out Unbinary. Let us know what you think. It's available on Steam. Should be coming to Quest and PSVR at some point. No confirmed date. But like we said, all hand-drawn and quill. Really cool. Let us know what you think of it. If you got that code, for sure, let us know what you think. So.
Yep. VR Sprague, I said, do I have to hit the like button again in this video?
Yes.
No, you do not have to. No, come on, man.
Get to the chopper said, rendered beardality.
Right, there you go. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Team Beard over here, if we both had it, it'd be horrible.
I did want to talk about Contractors real quick, too. The Contractors came out with a new parking lot map, and I haven't hopped into this one yet, but GregzVR had a video on it that I watched where he was playing this map, and it looks really, really good, so I'm dying to get back in here. If we get a little bit of time today, I do want to play some VR. The wife and the family, her family is in town for the week, but they actually went to Williamsburg for the day, so I should have a little bit of time after the show before they all get back, because I don't want to spend too much time playing VR while I got family visiting, but I might have some time to get in there. So.
And if you do want to check it out, GregzVR has a video down in our description.
Yeah,
definitely worth a watch. Cool map. Highly recommend his channel. Super cool.
Yeah, yep. Check it out. So I can't wait to get into this map. I just love the game. I've been dying to get back into Contractors anyways. Been too busy lately, and I have not played it, but definitely one of my favorite games still. So
yeah absolutely. Sure.
Do you want to get into some of the GangV talk again, or do you want to go Green Hell VR?
Let's talk about Green Hell, man, because it really echoes, some games that we really love already. It's kind of, to me, a mirror of The Forest, right?
Right.
I mean,
that's what it reminded me of right away.
It really does. So, which I'm totally cool with, because this is co-op on flat right now. Right. So hopefully they bring that over to VR. I'm hoping it's just a port. I don't know that for sure, but if they do, and we get the co-op, I'm all in, man, because I love these kinds of games.
I mean, the first clip
survival,
we saw,
horror, scare,
Yeah, the first clip we saw was them. At least one I saw was just them axing down a tree, and instantly I was like, "Oh man, that's the forest." You know what I mean? Because that, like in here, it shows busting up coconuts, but you have the axe, and that's how you got timber and stuff in the forest. You were cutting down trees and stuff. So, awesome game, man. They just keep calling. I don't know what that's all about. I gotta turn off my ringer, but my vibrate thing there. But yeah, this. I mean, to me, because this is supposed to be coming to Quest too, right? I believe this is coming to PC VR as well as Quest, and that's what's got me excited about this.
Yeah, I think so. I believe so. That, but
I believe so.
Is it okay?
I'll have to try.
I didn't know if it was for sure they were working on it. But
I'll have to look.
Yeah. I mean, it does. It looks good. If this comes to, I would be super impressed.
Yeah, it says Green Hell is set to release on PC VR first in the near future with an Oculus Quest version later in 2021.
Okay.
Because I mean, like to have a true survival game like this, where you're building. I mean, it reminds me so much of The Forest. I can't watch this trailer without thinking The Forest. But I mean, to be able to play a game like that natively on the Quest is phenomenal. I think it's awesome. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Anakaze says, from how much people were talking about this trailer, I was expecting more. Hope they fix it Forest didn't. What the Forest didn't.
And this isn't even actually a trailer. I don't believe this is actually
this
just
is
the
from
footage.
The flat version.
Well,
right.
no, this and maybe, but I know a lot of this because if you go to the website, they show some clips, and this is kind of some of those clips put to version to put to a trailer, because even right there it said early alpha version.
Okay, well then that could be.
Yeah, so something like this right here is VR, a clip from VR, and some of it might be from the flat version as well. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm excited about it. I think that, like you said, there was some issues in the forest. Like I forget Anakaze or somebody said there was some issues in the forest for sure. But we spent a lot of time in that game, and they did improve it as it went. I know in the early days it was pretty rough when it first got the VR port, but they did make improvements, and we spent a decent amount of time in that game. It's super creepy. I mean, it was weird. It's some weird stuff in that game.
Yeah, but there's so many things that I still remember. Like the first times going into the caves, where it you have to kind of go in, and it shows you going through, and then it's all dark, and it's super creepy in parts of it. A lot of fun scavenging, building things. It really is.
So this will be cool. I think I'm excited. It's still early. It's in alpha, but they're saying the PCVR version should be coming pretty soon. So so the other one, which I know we maybe didn't plan on talking, but I just don't know how excited I am for it, is Zombieland, man. Have you seen much about this? Oh, yeah, I've watched some videos and stuff, and people actually said that it was better than what the trailer looked like. Like, people that I watched, I think GT played it, BMF, like I watched some different videos, and people said it's actually better than what it looked like in the trailer. I didn't pick it up because I was playing Cosmo Dread and stuff, and that came out the same day, and that just interested me more. But Zombieland, it's more about the time, the leaderboard stuff, and that's what everybody says it's more about. It's not about competing with Saints and Sinners or Arizona Sunshine, which I get, but I don't know. I mean, I was turned off so much by the trailer that I never really wanted to go into it that much. So I
like the Zombieland movie stuff, like I'm totally into, but I never just the game to me doesn't. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. No.
I never watched the movie, so I don't know anything much about that. But I think it's probably going to be a game I pass on unless somebody tells me like you got to get this. I mean, if it had co-op or multiplayer and we could go into it together, I'd probably pick it up. But yeah, it's probably a pass for me right now, even though people said it was better than what the trailer made it look. And I think people were impressed with it to an extent. You know, I watched Paradise Decay's video as well. You know, a bunch of people did some videos on it. But
that we trust. Yeah, exactly.
But I was like, it's just, I mean, on the same day as Cosmo Dread, that's just the one I decided to pick up and play. So maybe if I get bored, I'll go into it and pick it up. But there's just so many things to play, so many things coming out. I don't think that I will, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. I'm kind of at that point too.
Yeah. So,
Yep. So, GangV, can we talk about GangV, man?
Let's talk about that. We talked about it a little bit last week, but they've done some pretty big updates. Tyler has played it a bunch more. I'm dying to get back into it. First, I'm going to show the trailer because they came out with a new trailer for this game. And we actually have a couple beta keys to give away. Again, we gave 4 or 5 away last week. These ones were actually donated by GregzVR. So we got 2 keys, beta keys to give away today if you weren't able to pick those up last weekend, courtesy of GregzVR. So thanks to him for...
Yeah, which is awesome because I really just want to play with, more people that I know and stuff.
Yeah, that's what we really want to do.
Yeah, man. I'm just having the like, if we weren't going back live here, this is probably what I would be playing.
Yeah, right now. It's what we were planning on doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a blast, man. I have more and more fun every time I play it.
Yeah,
and the deeper I go, and the more I learn about it and the depth of it, and the things you can do, the more I want to play it and get back in there and earn money. And I did. I actually won the Battle Royale. So the one thing I will say, which is cool, is it gives me the feels from Standout in the Battle Royale on these maps.
Yeah, for sure. So, same dev.
Yeah, so the zone keeps pushing in, and the weapons kind of are the same that you use. The inventory is kind of set up the same-ish. It's not free floating anymore, but you can still grab food and store it. Ammo, stuff like that. So I'm loving this, man. The more I play it, the more I want to play it,
I agree. It's a blast, but to be clear, it is still very early alpha, still super buggy. Like this is not a finished product.
Roll my footage.
Yeah, I just want to make sure people know that this is, because I don't want to make it hype this up too much and people be like, jump in and be like, what the heck? Because it is definitely janky. It is not finished. This is Tyler's footage that he was playing, I think today or the other day or something like that. So.
Yeah, so you'll see there are some points in here where there's like a blimp and it's like going down into the ground or something, and they are working on that. The traffic, even when we streamed it the other day, had issues. They've improved that where I don't see.
Did your game crash on you this time? Because I know when we streamed, we both had the game crash at least once, and I think that was one of the things they fixed, is that it's not supposed to have as many crashing issues, because we definitely had that. So
I had no crashing issues, and it does not push you into Battle Royale anymore.
That's good.
Those were the two huge things that I felt were like deal breakers.
Yeah.
And I did
think
play
that was a
Radio
bug,
Runt. Yeah, it probably was.
Yeah.
And Radio Runt and I stayed together the whole time unless one of us died. And then we had to find our way back to each other, which I'm getting better at, because your friends show up as green dots on the map and stuff. And you can join their server and their map if they're on, which works.
And you were also saying you could just go get a plane. Like you could go... It's to make it quicker to get to somebody.
Yeah, man. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
South Memphis.
South Memphis. Cheers.
Super chat. He said hype with the little thing.
Super glad to be back here with you, man. And appreciate the after super chats too. Didn't get to thank you because we weren't live.
Yeah, somebody gave a super chat when we were internet disconnected. That was super annoying. But Zero Cool 1028 actually made it. He said he wasn't going to make it today, but since we had a 2-part series of some internet messed up, he was actually able to make it in. So that's cool.
Yep.
So awesome.
Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, you can see here. So I went and got a car, and I was trying to show, some of how the map works, and you can blow it up or keep it small. It's on your wrist when you're not in a car. There's music in. You can change the tracks on the radio and
shut
stuff.
it off. You can shut it off, which I like.
Yeah,
to do.
I know. Yeah, that's what I kind of do too.
Yeah.
But it's really cool. Like here, I'm driving the car and I'm going to the airport, where I know where the airport is now. I'm getting better at the map, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a plane. Then I'm going to fly the plane, and I'm going to go get a helicopter. So, like, as I'm going through this, I'm, like, just going through the normal stages of what, I do or what I used to do in GTA 5, too,
It definitely gives you them feels, for sure. I mean, it's essentially a ripoff of GTA 5 in all intents and purposes.
Here's a gun store, right?
The Lambo. Oh, I love the Lambo.
I'm like, oh, man, I know.
Drift it like crazy.
And I was like, all these guns, and there's a SCAR there, or the scope. I'm like, oh, I wish I would have bought that. I didn't.
Right.
But so it's really cool to see these stores, and they're all laid out on the map and stuff. But yeah, it just gets better and better every time. So you see, I go out and then I'm confused. Do I want the old school Mustang or do I want the Lambo?
Take the Lambo.
Like,
I don't think the Mustang does as good in this game as the Lambo does, but yeah, it's seriously, I mean, it's got potential. It's still rough. They're still improving it, but it is fun. Like, I mean, and somebody said, Chris9989 said those type of glitches can be fun in my opinion. And totally, we were cracking up laughing sometimes playing this together when these glitches and stuff would happen. I mean, it was fun. And I mean, this game will probably always have some glitches and some bugs if you have played Standout and War Dust and stuff like that. It's just kind of, I don't know that those will ever fully go away, but
there's me shooting at cops out the window, which is great. I love shooting out the window.
You can't fly the jumbo jet, right?
Here's me flying or driving too fast in the Lambo sliding into the wall. Well, you get used to like the slower cars you steal, and then you get in these. And,
the Lambo's quick.
It is. It's quick.
You can't fly the big planes, right?
No.
Yeah.
I haven't tried, I guess.
I think we tried to get in the one, but it's the little prop planes that you can fly.
Okay. Yeah, but here's me getting the prop planes. They work great now, too. They fixed the height in it. There was a height issue in it.
That's good. Yeah, so you were like almost in the floor. You couldn't see out any of the windows. That was terrible.
Yeah. Stangerism has to take the Mustang, doesn't he? And yes.
I used to be a big Mustang guy. I don't have any Mustangs anymore.
Had multiple
I've had Celines, Cobras, all kinds of stuff.
Yep, good stuff, man. Sadly, we became friends over cars, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
our love for cars run real deep.
Yeah, this view looks a lot better, though, I must say, because we were in the plane before. You couldn't see out the windows, like you were too far down. So
I know,
you can go into. Can you still go into the third-person view? I'm guessing.
I didn't even try.
Yeah,
I didn't want
to.
Need
it. Yeah, like, this is way better. This is way.
Yeah,
better.
Man, it's awesome. You could jump out, if you wanted to. So if you were flying over somebody, you could. No parachute, but there's no fall damage. At least that I've jumped off a building before and there's no fall, like a high.
I want a parachute. Hopefully I had a parachute. Man, you're going nuts. Did you speed up the video here?
I did.
I was gonna say, what is going on? Like, you just hit the nitrous or something. Like, you're going crazy. But okay, I got you. I
hit that boost, man.
Here's beta key number 2. Still from GregzVR. Sent us both of these. Huge shout out to him. Thank you for that.
That's awesome, man.
Get some more people into this with us. That's what we're trying to do. So.
But yeah, like here you can see, look at the bridge and stuff. Like, I mean, it looks great, man. It really does. So on top of that mountain in front of me, there's a helicopter, which I found, which is super cool. So now I know where it's at. Now I'm like, okay, I'm going to get because the helicopter.
Yeah,
I've got some tricks, man. And next time we stream this, you can watch to learn what I've figured out how to make some quick cash in the game already. But it's something you got to get is the helicopter. But yeah.
Nice.
So good.
Yeah, hopefully we can play this a little bit after the show still if we got a little bit more time. I know you're limited on what you got going on today, but hopefully we're probably not going to stream it today, but we are probably going to play today. So I've been dying to get back into this game, but I've just been, with family and stuff in town. I haven't had much time this week, but man, I've been dying.
Look at the map, man. Look how big that map is.
Oh, it's huge.
I look down. It's huge.
Yeah,
I find stuff all the time. So when I got in this helicopter and took off, I saw a yacht out there. And I'm like, I want to go see this yacht,
Right.
But it's still a work in progress.
Yeah.
I did attempt to land on the yacht, but it's just, there's no
guy,
push.
I think got one of the beta keys. He said, thanks, GregzVR.
Sweet. So that's awesome, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our goal is to kind of figure out more about this game, how to make money, how to stay together.
Get you guys in there.
Yeah, and then we want to do like a stream
or
something with everybody. So everybody that has beta access, we want to jump in with them because it's like 50 people, 49 people, I think is how many people you can get together to play this. So that's what we want to do. It's a fun game. Like we said, it's rough. It's rough, but it is fun.
So the Battle Royale, I think there were 10 people in the one I played or something, and you all start in cars.
Yeah.
And you have to go out and make money in that. So you have nothing. You can't buy a gun. You have a pistol.
Oh, okay.
So you have to go rob stores and stuff, get money, get some guns, then go back and try and kill everybody. And you see them on the maps. You kind of know where they're at. So everyone gets pushed together. And it got down to me and another guy. There's the yacht in the distance there. And it got down to me and another guy, and we were on a mountain with nothing around us, and we were both on hilltops trying to pick each other off. So luckily I got an M4 with a scope on it, and the circle got pushed down to the water, so we were both having to show ourselves. It was kind of crazy for the final, two.
Yeah, that's cool.
But it was a lot of fun, and I ended up winning. I mean, come on.
I mean, honestly, watching this video though, it does look like it's improved a little bit since the last time I played it for sure. So that's
here's me getting out of the helicopter and then just going ham on some cops.
Yeah, the cops still insane.
Oh,
the cops are still insane, right? I mean, they're tough. They come out of nowhere. You can't basically do anything illegal. They come out of nowhere in there.
So Tomas Coleman asked, what game is this? This is GangV, which is the current name. It was also known as Drive-By before.
Yeah. And it's still in beta. It's not out yet.
5.
Yeah, no release date. Right. No release date or anything. Just a beta build that they're working on. So.
Yep.
But then,
and I hope they don't put a release date, man. Don't put it out until you should put it out.
Yeah.
Because that is the biggest thing for this game, man. I'm telling you, because it has all the potential in the world. It just needs the polish. That's it.
And that's going to be the thing if they can put that polish in it. I think it's always going to be fun, but is it going to catch on? Because are they going to put the polish on it? Are they going to, it'll be interesting to see what happens because there's a lot of negative people around, Standout and stuff like that, which we had a blast playing Standout. We played it a ton, but there are.
But this has the secret sauce too. It's take the good sauce from Standout.
Yeah.
Take the large warfare from War Dust. Combine it with a GTA open world game, and
we don't have a lot of these open world. Where you can kind of do whatever you want. Vehicles, guns.
Can get in a car and cruise around and shoot people together. That's amazing.
Dream come true.
Right,
and just like JL said, poor man's GTA. And essentially, that's kind of what this is. Yeah, I mean, that's a good breakdown of what this is. Well, Raza asked how the scopes were.
Scopes are pretty good. They're small.
Yeah.
But I feel like, they're not too easy. But I haven't got a sniper rifle yet. So what I'm doing right now is I am saving up some cash for our live stream, because if you want a rocket launcher, it's $7,000.
Yeah.
And once you die, you lose that gun.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you have to go back and buy it and buy ammo.
And you don't get the money back, right? Though you don't get the money back either.
Nope.
Yeah, so that's kind of a little.
I mean, this is because it provides that nervousness, I don't want to die.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So other than that, you would just go out and just have all the guns and shoot everybody, and that'd be it, and get them when you spawn. So I like that feel, actually.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, that adds a little bit to it. I think gunplay, he asked how the scopes are and stuff. I mean, gunplay in this game is definitely not on the level with Contractors or anything like that.
Right, here's the scope.
Yeah, you can see the bad thing is, it's left eye rendering, so it's recording what your left eye sees instead of right. But I mean, it's definitely not that level of gunplay, but it's still fun. It doesn't feel as good and as smooth as Contractors, games like that, but it's still a fun game. I mean, it's just such a big scope of a game. They're trying to do so much, which if they can pull it all off, it's going to be pretty cool, I think. So.
And this is just me before I was getting off, just all right, I'm going out in a blaze of glory, and I'm just wanting to take cops out and stuff, and they just keep coming, and
it's crazy.
You get the badge or the stars, on
just
your wrist.
Like GTA, 5 stars.
Yep. Once you get to 3 or 4, the helicopters start coming, and then you're screwed.
Oh, dude, that was tough.
No
that happened to
cover.
me in that in our stream towards the end. I had the shotgun though, and I was blasting through.
Dude,
oh man, that
need a rocket launcher for that.
I haven't got the rocket launcher
Come
yet.
on, let's do it. I want to play so bad. That's the problem with this, man. I just want to keep playing it. But
it is one of those games that's pretty addicting. So I think as this gets better and better, and more people are in there, it's gonna be fun. Yeah. It's fun. That's for sure.
Yep, it is. So. And I know it might not look like super polished. I think Chris was just saying that in chat. To be fair, VR is so demanding on hardware that graphically it's always at least a generation behind. In this kind of game, I don't go in it and think it needed better graphics after playing it. Or, I think there's so much and so much going on with it that I'm okay with it at the graphics level, as long as they get the polish and the diversity in the map and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's awesome. Like, I mean, look at all, there's where you grab food, like from a food stand or in a store, a fast food place, or I think the gas stations you can get some food in too.
Yeah.
But like you can rob the gas station. So you go up to the owner, point a gun to him, take their money, and if you kill them, then you can rob the safe and stuff like that.
I was doing that too. That's how I got the shotgun. So, it is fun. So cool. It is fun. So
super pumped for it.
Yeah, we'll be playing it some more. We'll probably talk about it some more. Hopefully we'll have a better live stream. The first live stream we did was the first time we went into it for a long time, since the real early days. So we were still trying to figure everything out, how to stay together, how to buy guns. Oh man, there's a grenade launcher
these
too.
Are cool. Right, these $8,000. But the cool part is these are all the guns from like War Dust, and it says
exact
and
exact
awesome.
model. Yeah.
Which you don't change it, then your games carry over and stuff. I think that's cool. In any stranger you can go up to, point the gun at, and they'll drop cash for you anywhere from like $100 to $200, and rob stores for $1,000 to $2,000, make money and go get guns and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So
did you just put that hot dog in your shirt pocket?
That's what Tyler always does for some reason.
That's normally where I store my food, is in my shirt pocket. But you have 4 inventory slots, so you have 2 on each side, like where your pockets would be, let's say, and then 2 up a little higher for like a chest holster, and then your ammo goes right in the center. So it's pretty simple. You can always see what you have, but it's not in the way. In the cars, it can be a little cumbersome to find them if you're turned and they're in a seat or in the door, but you always know kind of where they're at once you play for a little bit. So super easy to grab.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to going back in. I'll tell you that much. I'm looking forward to going back in. That's for sure. So I did want to mention real quick is that one of my favorite games I haven't played in a while is Real VR Fishing. And they're getting an update on April 8th. There's going to be new leaderboards for all fish species, 30 new avatar apparels with outfits, hats, sunglasses. YouTube, you can now do full screen for the in-game web browser, which is pretty cool. That's a cool feature in that game. And there's some quick button presses for pulling up your selfie camera and stuff. And I think there's going to be some other updates in that game as well that they haven't released. I'm really hoping for some new fishing areas, because I've unlocked all the fishing areas and stuff. And once you kind of get to the end of all that, that was what had me in that game so much, is that I wanted to unlock the next fishing zone, zone. I really wanted that saltwater fishing zones. And once I got all those unlocked, but it's still one of my favorite games. I'm looking forward to the next update and hopefully get some more maps, maybe some more fish species, maybe some bigger sharks. I don't know.
It is cool how they do keep updating it, though.
Yeah, I love that game.
Such a good game, great polish. And,
absolutely. Yeah.
I'm glad everyone else loves it too, not just us.
For sure. I did want to thank the Patreons too. We had the 2 of the newest Patreons. Now Zero Cool Gaming, he was in here. Zero Cool 1028 Gaming, our newest Patreon, and Mad Wookie was the one right before him. So Patreons are down there at the bottom. But
man, so good. Can we all just play? Can we get like? We got a lot of people back here watching. I wish we had enough codes to just give everyone.
I know, I do too.
We could fill a map, man.
There's a decent amount of people that have it now, though, that we've talked to on our Discord. I mean, we've given out 5, 6, 7 keys now, I believe. So, yeah.
So, okay, that's my other question. Like, is this the kind of game that would lead people to buy a PC then? A lot of people say like they want those like GTA style games and stuff.
I think it's going to have to be. I think it's going to have to be really good. It's going to have to be really good. It's going to have a ton of hype, and it's going to have people talking it up like crazy to be able to do that. And I don't know that it's going to be the game that's going to be able to do it, because I don't know that it's ever going to have enough polish to not have a lot of naysayers. You know what I mean?
But do you think that the option of playing it flat helps? Because, you could also play with somebody that doesn't have VR too. Do you think that helps?
Because you're going to have a hard time convincing somebody that's a flat gamer to play this game instead of GTA 5. So.
Or PUBG. something that's like, the polish is there. So
yeah, so I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one. I don't know that this is gonna be the game to do it, but I think it's gonna be a game that has a pretty good following of people. That's gonna be a ton of fun, unless they just blow it out of the water and it's something that gets all kind of media attention, and all that stuff, and everybody are talking about it. Then it could be a game that sells some headsets, I think. But I don't think there's any chance of this coming to Quest either. I think this is gonna be
all PCs. Would it be a game worth upgrading to a PC just to play?
Maybe.
You're right. It'd probably have to have a big enough, following and big enough player base to support it. But I think it could, especially with the size of the servers and stuff. I think it really could.
Yeah, there's potential. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't know. I mean, I wanted to do that because I want to play it and have a lot of people to play with, and it'd be a lot of fun. But we'll have to see. Paul P. Jr. asks, is that the best fishing game out there? Talking about real VR fishing, and I think so. To me,
that is the best. Is what he's saying.
To me. Oh yeah, he was making a statement. I thought he was asking a question. Sorry about that. But yes, I think that is the best.
Oh, for sure it is. It's beautiful looking. I mean, the one where we were all standing on the boats and stuff, playing together when we were streaming.
Yeah.
The one where I was catching the shark or whatever it was, and it got to the boat.
A swordfish, I think you were catching.
My headset died, whatever it was.
Your battery died.
Yeah, that was a really cool situation to look over, at you guys and see you there beside me on a different boat. That was really cool. But yeah,
for sure. So I did want to mention too, and I don't think we have it in the description. I forgot to have you add it, but Gaming Science Teacher has started a Google Docs for educational apps and stuff. I can try to put it in the chat now if I can get this thing to highlight properly. But she has started a Google Doc for all the educational apps. Yeah. She's got it all broke down into different categories, and it's really, really good. She's still working on it. She's going to continue to update it and stuff, but I wanted to throw that in there because I thought it was an awesome breakdown of educational apps and stuff. So I just put the link in the chat. We'll try to get it added into the description as well afterwards. Yep. But I mean, I went into it and I was like, man, this is awesome. Like it literally breaks down all the different sections of educational apps, to biology and, everything. So I think it's going to be cool to follow that. So save that link and, so she has intro into immersive tech, biology, ecology, chemistry, physics, astronomy, math, social studies, art, music, literature, physical education, soft skills. I mean, it just goes on and on. So I think it is awesome. Yeah. So make sure you check that out. So Skiva just joined us.
Nice, man.
People are probably really confused why we have a 2-part episode today and why we're on so late.
Right? I know.
Sorry.
And crazy I also threw a code in chat too for Redout as well.
And that is courtesy of Fluke Rogie. So again, he hooked it up earlier with one too. So and I think you got some DLCs for that game too. You can throw in there randomly.
Did I do that? Oh yeah, I did do that, didn't I?
Yep. So. That's awesome. So that's pretty much, I think, most of what we have for today. Sorry about the 2-part series. It was my internet service provider's fault. They totally screwed me over today, and they had some issues on their end, which cut the stream off. I was on the phone with them for a long time, got it fixed, and we just decided to come back on and finish out what we had for the rest of the show. So sorry about that.
I think I've got a little bit of time left in my day, so maybe can we hop into some GangV?
Yeah, I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to move the green screen that's right behind me. I'm going to
buddy.
I'm going to plug in the headset. Bud. What have you been playing on Index?
Well, I have. Well, both. I did virtual desktop with the Quest 2 because of the neck issue, and then the Index too. So I may go virtual desktop again after this. So
I've been having some issues with my link cable. I've been using the Quest 2 quite a bit with link, and I've been having some issues with that. So I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know. I haven't used my Index in a little bit. I hope my controllers are charged up. Does it work okay with the Index in GangV?
Yeah, works great.
Okay,
yeah,
so I might hop into that. I gotta check my controllers, make sure they're charged enough.
Yep. Wait, so who just got the GangV code? Was that who's Spry Guy?
I think VR Spry Guy, I believe. Yeah.
Sweet. If he's got time, he should join us, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. Kind of hard to stay linked up. We'll have to keep, if one of us dies, you got to find each other again in the map.
It's better now, though, because all you do is if you see your friends list, you can just hit join, and it'll join their server. You just kind of give it a second. Don't be, let it wait about a minute, and then you'll join in. You'll see green dots on the map, and that means that's your friends. And
does the game still take a really long time to load? Because I know I had that issue.
Yeah, it does. It does. I mean, it takes a minute or two to load for sure, but yeah, maybe 2 or 3. But yeah. Yep. But that's all. After that, there's no loading. So
awesome.
You're good with that too.
Awesome.
But
yeah. So
all right.
Sorry for the 2-part series, but thank you for all the super chats. We had a bunch of super chats as well as the buymeacoffee.com. We had some of those. Our Patreon supporters, we've picked up a couple new ones lately. Super appreciate them It's really awesome. It really does help us do some of these giveaways. Make sure you check out the Quest 2 giveaway. That is still going on live, as well as the Asterion Illuminated Universal Headset Display, which I really like that thing. I think it's really awesome. And I think that ends tomorrow, so make sure you sign up for that.
And thank you to all our Patreons too. We really do appreciate it, guys. We love all the support. We've got, we gained almost a lot of people back in our chat and watching us live. So we really appreciate it. And the games giveaways are for you guys who join us live. So love you guys. And we'll catch you on the next one, or maybe see you in GangV.
Yeah, I'm heading in there. We're going to end this. I'm going to head in there because I've been dying to play it. So I got some time. You got some time. We're going to do it.
So good, man. Yep.
For now, we're getting out of here. Yep. Oh,
let's get at it.
I can't leave now. Skeeva just sent a super chat. It's going to pop up here.
What?
Man. He said, can't wait to check out the rest of the episode. Have an awesome Saturday. So, a 2-part series today. Hopefully this doesn't happen again, but check it out.
I tried to label them part 1, part 2, so make sure you watch the other one if you watch them in reverse. But
super weird, but
so. We appreciate it, guys. We will see you back here next Saturday, or see you in VR.
Later,
guys.